All right, welcome. Tune into our nightly grind here. Sorry, we're just gonna take our time here. Turn this light off so you guys can see. All right. We're in a hand here versus Sweet. He's green. He's probably gonna call us. We have a straight. Thank you. Good start there. He was not folding. As we can see, he had his finger on the snippy call button. Snippity colly. We nail a quick 200 there. We nail 2 pair down here. We are gonna bet half potsy. Come out for a 1/3 up here in the middle. Try to add more tables here. One more table. And now, I don't know how many 2 pair get there, but I am going to go for an overbet. Try to get called by an ace. Just an ace. Bottom left. Folds. He did have an ace. I guess we may have lost a bet there by going a little too high, but I don't know. We're going to be bluffing there quite often, so I've got to balance my stuff a little bit. And I just realized you guys probably could not see that because of my stupid camera in the way. So we'll move this over here. There we go. Smoking. Can we lower Miss Rachel a tad? Is that possible? Is that in the cards? Is that in the cards for us? A little bit of Miss Rachel lowering? I'll lose my mind. I mean, Napoleon Bona, he probably knows we're 4-betting him light here, but that being said, I'd prefer to 4-bet this over just calling. He's going to have like King, Queen, Ace, Jack, Ace 10 suited, Ace, Jack suited, all that stuff, and he just puts it right into our eye. So I think now we just let him have it. I'm going to brick that flop anyway. Nice hand. Pick up aces up here. Tade Jr., let's go. Holy. Raise. Mr. Hollywood. Did we just stack this guy? He's under the gun. I'm going to size up, and I hope he 4-bets us. He just snap calls. Okay, we'll start with a small bet. Oh, God, I have such an inkling that he has pocket nines here. It's so gross. When I get these little inklings, I'm not very often wrong, but I'm praying I am. The speed in which he called, it was definitely not a raise, and it was definitely not a fold. So if you think of hands that are definitely not a raise and definitely not a fold, it's always like 8s through jacks. Like jacks might be a raise, but not when I'm raising the under the gun. Anyway, we're still going to go for it. Hope it's just 10s or jacks, but the way he called felt like 9s. That's all I'll say. All right. Thank God. I wonder what he folded. Maybe just spades or something? King, queen of spades, perhaps? It's nice to know that my gut feeling is wrong. Gives me confidence in my game. But it is also nice to know that it is wrong because I don't get stacked there. So 3-betting here, 3-betting here. Buddha belly shoves it right into our eye. That would have been a nice flop. This is cut off. Sorry, guys. So we basically 3-bet Buddha buddy here, and then he 4-bet us all in. So, and then we fold it. If you're wondering what just happened. So we just got to position these tables in a way that you can see them. I bet. I bet. Okay, we do have another table going. You can't see it, but I will try to remember to move it in the event that there's a hand that's worth seeing on that table. So we have got, what do we got? 7? 7 tables? What do we have? We have 8 tables going right now. Oh no. If you're wondering what that squeaking is, it is just a 3 to 4 year old baby. He's 5 months now. Learning how to use his voice. Time flies. How's he 5 months already? That's insane. Not going to be calling here with the Jack 7. I would like to put his top pairs and stuff like that in a World of Hurt. He might just put me in a World of Hurt when I click it back here. But I'd rather this. For him to just call looks more like he's got a flush draw. I mean, he could definitely have a queen as well, but I don't know how strong that queen is. I feel like a set re-raises. It's probably just a queen. We can probably get him off of it. It looks like we're very strong. And if we're wrong, we can still hit a club. But I think I have to shove here to fold out his higher flush draws if he's got them. Shove. We get it through. We get it through. Send it. No club. Jack high. Jack high. That's how you play it. That's how you play it. That's how you got to play these red labels. You got to just, first of all, you got to have the aggression. You got to have that. All right, we have Ace King versus No Gimmicks. Real name, No Gimmicks. He knows we 3-bet a lot. And we could certainly be running into big hand here. It feels like we're running into a big hand. But he sized up a little too big. Like, he went 27 instead of 24, which makes me think it's like jacks or queens. So let's spin it. Oh, just aces. Okay. Torch a buy in there. King me. Babe, king me. Okay. King me. King me. King. K for king. King me, please. Squeeze the king face. Oh, it's face. It's a face. It's a heart. King! We did it, babe. Oh, no gimmicks. No gimmicks. That was my wife. My wife did that one to you. That was my wife. God, I haven't done that in... Wow, I haven't done that in like a year and a half, maybe? Where like my ace king cracks aces? That is wild. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. Feeling good now. A little bit of run good, a little bit of play good. See, did he chirp us in the comments? No. Send him a video. Send him a video of an ugly face, shall we? Oh, we can't. I guess that makes sense. We can't use that camera because we're using it for this. So that makes sense. Sorry. My brother wants me to rip some COD. He wants me to squat up and rip some COD with him. The new COD came out yesterday, so I don't know if we've got heavy duty COD players, but the new one's pretty good. And yeah, we rip video games still. Why not? Why not? We do what we want. We do what we want, regardless of what everyone thinks and says. We do what we want. We play 12 tables of poker, however many hours a day we want. We rip video games. We go out. We have fun. Life's good. Okay. Still feeling the buzz from that ace king. Let's think about it. If we call that 4-bet, he bets flop, he bets turn, we call anyway. We see that river no matter what. So it's not as bad as of a beat as you think it is. No gimmicks. Not as bad as you think it is. We get there either way. Napoleon, we got kings in versus ace king earlier, and he hit an ace. We ran it once, and he spit in our face after that. It's like, thank you. He said thank you because we only ran it once, and then he got lucky that one time. So I was hoping for something there again. Here, punishing the limpers. Punishing the limpers. Checking back here with ace jack. Checking back. Ace on the river. It's going to be good. 90%. Unless he's got ace 3. We're going to put in a small raise. Try and get called by like ace 10. Or ace 7. But yeah, he's going to have like ace 3, ace 4 some of the time. He does call. Same hand. I like the way we played it better than he did. Okay, Napoleon. Have it. Jackie boy. Jackie boy. I don't know if anyone here's seen The Departed, but what a movie. Oh, we knew the Jackie boy was coming, though. We knew it. We had no action. We'll go for half an hour today. We'll go another 15 minutes. If you guys enjoy watching 6 tables better than 8 tables, please let me know, and I'll continue to do that format instead. But if you like to see more hands, more spots, and you prefer 8 tables, also let me know. Just comment or something. Start with a check here. It's going to nail his calling range. Like, he's going to have a lot of that. Check call. Not sure what we're ahead of, to be honest. We do beat 10-8 now. And now we lose to all 9s. So we just give up. King high. King high. I felt weird that one. 7 ball. Thank you. I think we got to go for a check raise. Build this pot as quickly as possible. He checks back, and we no longer have the nuts. What are you going to do? Now we're going to overbet, fold, do a raise. He calls. I think we're probably good. He's got a higher straight. Oh, boy. Hey, sometimes you think you get lucky, and you don't. Hunter-gatherer here. 4-bets me. I am going to call. It's a pretty good flop. Especially if the turn comes a diamond, we're going to be getting it in. He checks. And I don't want to blow myself off the equity of this hand. We have an open-ender. I don't know what's checking here other than like a set of jacks. And then like aces and kings and queens probably going for a check raise. And then ace king, ace queen can check, but we can fold that out on later streets. So we're gonna check back. Five of spades is not a good card. Because some of the combos of ace king, ace queen that he'd be going for a check raise with would be spades. But we're not going to give up just yet. We check back that flop so we could call one. And if he doesn't have spades, and I call this and a fourth spade rolls off, I expect him to be checking with like almost his entire range, and we can probably pull off some bluffs. But a queen of hearts would be the best. King of hearts, I don't know. We beat queens now, at least. We beat queens. Queens would have to check here, no? You could have ace king with the ace of spades, or ace king with the king of spades. Comes out pretty big. But if he's bluffing here with like ace queen with the ace of spades, for example, I mean, it doesn't feel like we're good, but I think on that river card, that might be one that we have to call. We block straights. It's hard for him to be betting. And like for us to check back flop, just call turn, it kind of perceives that we had some kind of a flush draw that might have missed. I don't know. I don't feel good about it, but I think we got to call. Aces. Pretty thin value. Not a good call. Babe, can you come turn this light back on? I had it on for the camera here. And I just realized you guys couldn't see that whole hand. My stupid camera is in the way. We're going to turn this camera off, actually. We're going to turn this off. There we go. Nice hand up here. Oh, poor guy is just going to get... He got unlucky versus me today. Another day. Another day, my boy. So yeah, we donate a stack there to Hunter with pocket aces. Not feeling good about it. We check back this turn and then jamming that river if he bets. Not expecting to get a river like that. I hope he has, I mean, I really hope he doesn't have two tens, but I hope he has like pocket sevens or something, or some kind of a deuce. He folds. Isolating poker boss here. Green label. Oh, amazing. Is there any way we can turn the stove off so that thing stops whistling? Holy.
You mean the kettle?
Yeah, what heats a kettle? The stove heats a kettle, right? For the first time in history. Okay. Okay.
You always mix up the oven and the stove.
I'm talking about the stove. The stove is the oven is the stove. They are one. They are though. They are one. It's like two twins born stuck together. That's what it's like. Right? Are they one? They're They're different, but they're what? But they're one, right?
But I'm just saying that sometimes stoves and ovens are separate. Not all. They're not always connected.
I know, but they're mostly connected. Mostly.
But yes, it sounds like a whistling kettle. Exactly.
That should be the next TikTok. Hmm. We're at 20 minutes. We gave our stack away. We got lucky. We're up a stack there. So we're about even. I want to say. We should be up, but we made a very bad call. Oh. I think if he's thin valuing aces there, by the way, it's very hard to put me on a king. Very hard to put me on a king. I mean, I guess some king high flushes I could have. But I think some of these guys, they go for super thin value there as well with two queens. But I mean, I guess I lose all his ace king bluffs too. Ace king kings that were bluffing. So I don't. It was not a good call. Not even close to a good call. I don't know what I was thinking. That's a fold 100% of the time. Folding here to these two nets. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy shoves all in. Four bet inbound. There it is. Five bet. No. He takes it down because he's purple. He's the nit. The purple is the nittiest guy at the table. Super nit. Sixes. We're going to do it. We have a double street draw here, open-ended. With the draw to the super nut. The queen comes. That's a horrible card. Jack of diamonds. Probably the worst. Probably the worst in the deck. This hand's done now. Got small here. I think he's going to fold out like 95% of his range. Folding here. And I'm going to have to start either tightening my opening range with tree now behind me, or four betting more often. So we'll see what happens. And there it is. He four bets us again. Tree now. So I think we just rip this in now. Or do I go for a nice little deceptive click back bet? I think we go for a click back bet. Try to make it look like aces. Maybe he gets too unbelievable and clicks it back with ace queen or something. But that works out. That would have been a good flop. When your four bets aren't working, they can get real expensive. Right? If you're going to 24 bigs, every, two times that doesn't work, you're losing a half stack essentially, and you can start to lose money pretty quick when those aren't working. Got to be sure about your four bets. Got to be sure. Nighthawk, tightest guy in the world, three bets me. Have it. Have it. No problem. Happy to fold. Who's calling me here? What's up? Yeah.
If somebody wants to get a table,
Yeah.
how much is it? Is it still per person?
Yeah, it is per plate. Per plate. I can give them a deal if they want to buy a whole table. Why? Who's asking?
How many people at a table?
10.
Okay, cool. No, that's all I want to know. My cousin Anthony might have a bunch of guys that wants to go.
Oh, beauty.
So, yeah, let me call him back. I'll call you back.
Awesome. Okay, thanks.
And what kind of deal though? What kind of deal?
Um, I can't give him much of a deal. Like I can, if he's buying, if is he buying it or are they all coming together? Is he buying the whole table up front?
No, they're all coming together.
Okay, but if he buys the whole table up front and he sends me the money in advance, then I'll knock off, like I'll give it to him for $100. So 25. I'll give him each ticket for $100. So I'll knock 25 off each ticket.
Okay, and it comes with like food and everything, right?
Yeah, all you can eat, buffet, open bar, prizes. I'm gonna be buying prizes that people can win, and then there's gonna be like a bunch of football games and stuff like that.
Okay, sick.
All right.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay, bro. See ya.
Which one?
Tree now, like again, he four bets me here. Like I have to rip eights here. I just have to. I don't want to rip eights. It doesn't feel good ripping eights, but I have to rip eights. I have to rip eights. There's not much I can do if I were to leave table four. So I'm just gonna tank rip eights. Nothing I can do. I mean, I could fold eights, but I went accidentally to 8.8, which is basically a sign that an 8 is coming, right? So how could I fold eights? We're ripping eights. He calls. Ace king? Oh, he has aces. Okay, not a good rip. It's versus Tree now, though. Tree now. He's been 3 and 4 betting us way too wide. Put an 8 out there. One time for the kids. 8, babe. All right, we donate another stack there. Again, 8s is never usually a rip there, but because of the amount that Tree now has been 4 betting us, we just went with it. That's what these good players do to you. They rock you. They rock you a little bit. But we'll get it back. We'll get it back. Sizing up here. Wow, you shove? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand what I could be beating here. Ace queen? Would that ever shove? Queen 10. I block ace jack. I block ace king. Ace 5. Flop straight. I don't know. He's green. He's green label. He's green label. We're calling. Ace queen. All right, we are ahead. Let's stay ahead. 2 of hearts. All right, we'll run it twice. 2 of hearts, please. First one's ours. Second one's ours. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, we get a little bit of that money back that we pissed away with the 8s. 2 more minutes left. We'll wrap this video up. Not the best session, not the worst. But yeah, you see a little bit of vulnerability in the game, right? Can't be perfect all the time. Sometimes you got to spin it. Sometimes you got to spin it. Especially versus, oh, he left. He left. Where'd he go? Okay, we'll wrap this up here. We'll start getting off all these tables. Okay, just calling on the button with the nut flush. I want to keep all lower clubs in if possible. Don't want those to fold. In case we flop a flush, we want them to also have a flush. Hunter-gatherer. We are 3-betting him with 4s. 4 is typically not a 3-bet here, by the way. It's a straight fold. But we want our money back. We want our money back. double barreling the queen 9 here. We block 9s, and it's basically just a range bet for us. We get that through. Folding that. Folding that. 1/3ing this. He's going to have all the lower middle pairs, and then he's going to have like some ace queens, some ace jacks, some ace 10s suited. But anytime he doesn't have that, we just win. There you go. Pair of 4s. Not supposed to 3-bet, but we do anyway. Pocket 2s, open sesame. Put one of these over here, but a red one. Okay. Start with a check. I don't know how often our deuce of diamonds is going to be good, but I think we can just let it go. I think we can just let that go. Serenity now and Proto Baggins are heavy 3-betters. Otherwise, I'd consider opening the King Jack off. What'd you say? King Jack off? Yeah, when they're behind, you gotta really be careful. All right, we're gonna wrap it up there. Please follow, share, like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you liked 8 tables better than 6 tables. And we'll see you next time.